Alright, just to start off, tell me about yourself. What's your name?
Alright, my name is Zakir Lee Jones. I'm 24 and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Alright, cool. Well, earlier today I heard you express some interest in your degree in physics and what you plan on doing with it. So, how did you end up getting into physics as a subject?
Well, I went to Mays High School, Benjamin Mays High School, where they focus on a magnet in math and science. And from there, I just grew a liking for math and science. And to be honest, when my brother went to college, I picked up a book called Angels and Demons, and I read it all the way through. And the things
Dan
they,
Brown.
yeah, by Dan Brown, and like the things they were talking about kind of intrigued me. When he was going to college, I was going in ninth grade, and I kept reading that book on through my high school year. And then by the time I got to graduation, I decided, well, maybe I should go into physics because those are the type of things I would like to do. And it was different, and it kind of compiled on my actual talents and knowledge of things.
Okay. So, whenever you started out in college, was there anything that, were you caught by surprise about anything about physics? Did you have to overcome any challenges?
Well, I ended up going to Howard University, and my class in my class, the physics majors, there were only 12 in the whole school, and four that came in the class of 2012. So the main difficulties I had was actually having people to work with, and the physics department was so small
Yeah,
because
always.
nobody was actually majoring in physics. Everybody was more devoted towards engineering or architecture if it was a heavy science or biology, because everybody goes to college to be a doctor or an engineer or architect, but nobody really wants to do physics. So it's like the small community that I had and the little bit amount of resources that I had. Sometimes I wish I would have went to Tuskegee or to another school that was more heavily based in technology and science. But there, I just pretty much had to make do with what I had, which was pretty much no slight at Howard, but it wasn't that much. And like the department focused more on geothermal and actually like atmospheric physics rather than the energy.
Yeah.
We didn't have laboratories for energy, but we had a lot of events that made us want to do things with tornadoes and storms and the physics behind that.
Okay. More like environmental physics, pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
Okay. Well, going on with that, since you mentioned you're interested in energy, what kind of specifications do you see yourself going for? Like, do you want to go to grad school?
Uh, Grad school. Only reason I would go into grad school because I wanted to be an inventor. I just wanted certification so people can actually listen to me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like anything,
Especially academic fields like that.
exactly. Because it's like I feel like anything you can do anything if you just have the knowledge. But in this world, people want to listen to you, so you need clout and certification. And like people want to be for sure that you know what you're talking about, or that you're the one that came up with this. So I at least want to have some sort of degree or background saying that okay, I know what I'm talking about, and yeah, I did this. But grad school, I would go, and the only reason I just get my doctorate is just so I can be called Dr. Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Anything besides that, I feel like I don't need it.
Mhm. Well, mostly when you do go to grad school, they usually make you pick like a field specific topic to narrow in on. What would you end up going for?
Particle.
Particle physics. Okay.
Particle physics. Yeah.
That's a cool branch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's ambitious as hell too. So, what do you want to get out of that?
Uh, pretty much with particle physics, I really wanted to go to different various parts of the world because I know they CERN has a particle accelerator. There's one in Europe and there's actually one in certain parts of America. I think Virginia or DC, Virginia, Chicago. I think it's in Chicago. Somewhere in America they have particle accelerators and they're miles long and I want to work with them and really just find out a way to actually minimize everything. I want to make everything smaller.
Yeah.
Make
That's the big push nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah, because just so everything can be a lot more accessible But you know, everything start off big like the computers did. Now they're smaller, but with a particle accelerator, just figure out how to speed things up without the distance. So you have to speed them up. And collision, since a lot of things disperse, you need a lot more space. But I probably try to make smaller things collide, so you get a lot more out of that. But for the most part, that's pretty much what I want to do. Just work with those type of things. So once I do get into particle physics, I can harness the most energy out of the smallest thing, because you know you could split an atom and pretty much destroy or power a whole city.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is it CERN who has the Hadron Collider?
I think they do, but I think most particle colliders are actually starting to develop the whole system of anything that collides. Like I know, I haven't really done a lot of research on the colliders in a while now, but
I do know they just reopened the Hadron Super Collider, the biggest one in the world. They shut it down for me like a year or two.
Really?
Did some reworking of it, and now it's back up and stronger than ever. So that should be pretty cool. But that pretty much answers all my questions. And I think we're out of time here, so
all right.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.